Hello guys, just setting up, just off on one of my friends, Chris Search's permissions today.
Hey?
Proper detectors these, look at the mud on them.
That's it, man's mud that.
Here's my mate, Chris Search, aka Penfold, just on his new permission today. We'll see what we can do for you. Alright.
Nice
Right, guys, got my first coin. It's a threepenny bit. It's in woodland, so it's been attacked by the acidic soil a bit. What you can make out, I think he's George V. There you go, threepenny bit. About 3 inches down there. Threepenny bit number 2. Probably King George V again. Same again, worn with the acidic soil. I was just talking to Chris and he said maybe if I hit the mother load it might make my YouTube videos a bit more popular. And I said, well, if I wanted to hit the mother load I could actually fake it. I've got loads of Roman coins in the house. I could be showing you me digging them. Plenty of hammered coins and that. But like I say guys, just keep it real. Keep it real and make your own luck. If you're watching these videos you're probably as passionate about it as me. Stick at it guys, make your own luck and keep it real. Cool. Hello guys, about 2.5 inches down again. We have a ship halfpenny. $1943 this. There you see the ship on it. It's not what I'll come out metal detecting for, but it's a find. Don't be afraid to get down and dirty with the metals. Because sometimes that's where the finds are hidden, because other people won't go in there. That's another tip for you guys. See, metals. Detectorist friend. Okay, this is Chris's find here. Little bullet. It's bigger than the 2.2. It's hollow. The likes of Roy Healy or somebody will know exactly what it's from and what age. All you munitions guys out there. There you go, Chris. Happy days.
That's fine.
There's a bullet casing. Unlike the lead musket balls that you see bitten, this one, rather strangely, seems to have bite marks on it. Bite the bullet. The flavour of the hunt's changed a bit. We're on old farmland, but we've come in the woods, and apparently there was a big army base, WW2, just at the back of these woods. So I was going to leave it and go on older land right now, but I'm going to stick it out in these nettles and see if we can get a button or a cat badge. Right guys, just coming back in the field now, and I'm on the fence line of what was the old army camp. There's no great age to any of this. Oh! This bottle costs 2p. Please rinse and return. Pasteurised milk. It's the old Express Dairy sign. That'll be 70s or 80s. An old lock here. You can see through there. That tumbled down brick is like the base of one of the old army buildings from WW2. There's an old shoe there from the 70s. Whatever I'm doing, I always have my eye in the hedgerow if I'm ever near it. Okay, there's no great shakes here today, but you never know, that could have been a bottle that was 100 years old if you're lucky on a good day. Always keep your eye on the hedgerows. Just behind me when I was showing you them other bottles is this smaller one from the same dairy, the Express Dairy. Now this might be 60s or so, 1960s if I'm lucky. Fresh orange with a lovely little transfer on it. So this fresh orange bottle, be it 50s, 60s or even 70s, that's coming home with me and I'm going to clean it up. Happy days. Right, Chris is on the clocks here. Could well have come from the army base just behind us. Fence line is rammed with everything from toilet brushes to old Dr. Martens, and he's got some other big targets here. We're going to dig just for the hell of it, see what comes up. Right guys, as you can see, I come into the no man's land between two fence lines. I'm in the hedgerow here basically. Bottles all over the place. I'm going to take this one home along with the little orange juice one. Now some people might say, well, that's only a Coke bottle. Well, it is, but it looks really nice. If it's an early one, 40s or 50s, yeah, I like that one. That suggests it's not 80s and nothing like that. So those two are coming home with me, but get a look at this. I've come in here and I've actually left it over here in situ so I can show you guys. Just the pleasure of being able to mooch in a hedgerow, and you just never know. It's almost as good as digging silver coins. In fact, this is better than a lot of silver coins, this one. That has not been touched since I seen it 5 minutes ago. So let's lift it together. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'd say this is a big carbide that's gone on the front grille of a big old car. Looks like the two things that put it on the grill are still all intact as well. It says Lions International for all you auto jumbo guys. One of you guys will let me know, won't you? Harry Douglas, you're the guy for this. You're into your auto jumbo. Happy days guys on the bottles and the cool car badges. Cool, isn't it, Chris?
It certainly is.
Can have a mooch. And we're
See
going
what
to
else we can find.
dig them signals over there as well. We're on it like a car bonnet. Like that one. Good target here on the macro racer, and we're going to do a live reveal on this one. This is one of Chris's targets.
Oh, could be a bottle top. Yeah.
The curse of the live reveal. Right, that's the last live reveal of the day.
There's the ring. Ah well. Never mind.
Oh look, Penfold.
Cheers.
Oh,
You win
guys, got a lovely, fairly early hot bottle here. I know this brand, Schofield's. It's the ones we used to get as a child delivered to the door sometimes. But this is earlier than the ones I saw when I was a child. It's got to be in the 50s, that maybe. In really good condition. Poor old, I don't know what his name is yet. I'll let the viewers name this headless gnome for me. If that guy'd have had his head on, I'm not joking, if he's a 50-year-old gnome, he'd have to be worth 50 quid to 100 quid all day. This is why you're getting these hedgerows when you think there's stuff in them. Cool beans, mate. The hunter's trains, the detecting is on the back burner while Stevie goes into full-on mooching mode. Just come across an old Dr. Marten here, but this is what I'm trying to show you really. This is what I'm working in at the minute, this environment. You know, brambles on the floor even though I'm kneeling a bit. My detectors out there in the field. Like I say, with all joking aside, I've gone into full-on what I call mooching mode now. But you can't let your excitement get to you, even if there's cool stuff to be had. First and foremost, you've got to be aware of the environment you're working in and just be very careful of all this. So, hello. Well, I've just found another Coke bottle. There's a piece on this on the side and between the two. Branded names of Coke. There's like a bevel shape there in the middle. I'm sure that would help one of my American friends date this quite easily. Hope it's an early one. This is a brand I know from local area, Chester. Laycox, and it says Chester there. D. Cestrian. Still got the bottle top in. I'm in the underbrush and I'm finding bottles and relics eyes only, and I feel like this is where I belong. To tell you the truth, coins don't really do it for me. This kind of stuff, I feel like I was born in the underbrush. I love it, and I'm going to stay here as long as I can today and get a big trunk load of this stuff to take home. A live dig with a difference here, guys. I think that's another one of them 60s, possibly Tango orange juice bottles. I'm going to try and get it out, see if it's complete. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, I'm going to scratch that idea, guys, and I'll tell you why. A lot of this ground, bearing in mind we're next to an army base, one of the bottles I first got out before had tar on it. Now, a friend of mine was working as a labourer, a ground worker, and he built houses on top of an old army base. He was digging footings through all this type of stuff. He got rashes initially, and those rashes developed into like all kinds of horrible sores and that was about 10 years ago, and he still has them to this day. So that's just cropped into my mind. I'm going to wrap this smooching up at least. I'm certainly not digging nothing anyway. Okay guys, I might just give it another 5 minutes, see if I find anything else on the surface. Bear in mind, I think that right there, that tile is probably asbestos. So, you know, these are things that you've got to take in consideration when you're going after relics. I'm going to go into hyper vigilant mode now and just maybe get a few more surface finds and then make an exit. Okay, I've decided I've got a name for this headless gnome, and I've got a standing head for him today. His name's Albert Tatlock, famous character in our oldest soap opera, Albert Tatlock from Coronation Street. If you've never heard of him, well, you're not about my age. There you go. There's the toys up to now. Look, Albert Tatlock's star attraction here, centre stage. There you go. A couple of other bits there. Happy days. Okay guys, my battery's getting a bit low now. Messing about looking for the bottles, and this one was just tucked up in there like that. Just had to pull it out a bit, and it's actually my first solid identifiable relic from the army base. Hard to focus, but any of the UK guys will see that that's the arrow sign or the crow's foot. The only thing that goes on in England or Britain for any foreign guys is army issue stuff, and it says Woods, I think, 1983. Now, it's not ancient, but it's a relic from the army base, and I was also after that as soon as my mate Chris said that it had been an army base, so I've got one now for sure. Even though the bottles will have been associated with it, I've actually got something with the crow's foot on for military. Battery's really low now guys. I just found a nice clean one of those orange juice sun cap, fresh orange drink with a lovely little logo on. Got this cool bottle here, it says the A1 sauce, the original thick sauce. I've never seen A1 sauce before. Here's a ladle, I'll leave that here. Right, take two. I've got my A1 sauce, battery and storage getting low. I'm going to make my way out, kids. True story, this is an army base. My mum was born on the pavement in the Blitz outside a bombed hospital. I think I've just found where I was born today. I don't think she told me. I was actually born in a hedgerow probably, because I really feel at home here. Thanks for sharing this with me guys. Subscribe if you want. You don't have to.